Yo.
Wanted to ask you,
What's up?
what happened to the Nubian Queen? Are y'all still talking, or that was just a one and done thing?
Oh, we're talking about smashing tomorrow morning in this motel,
Okay.
possibly, actually.
Okay.
My self-esteem really needs that right now, Nah, but I'm excited for that because she's a freak, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, bro, I don't know how I'm feeling about this Mexico thing we were talking about.
What happened, bro?
I
Oh, let me find you in the crew.
think I'm just weak right now. Maybe I just need more sleep,
Okay.
and I'll wake up and I'll feel, you know what I mean? Sometimes your mojo not there in the moment. Then you gotta like sleep through it, wake up, you're like, yeah, I'm that nigga today, kinda. Yeah.
Why they drop me in Los Angeles, bro? I'm all the way in Los Angeles.
They need you there, bro. They need you there.
All right, are you in Miami?
Yeah, I was in the house. Can I go through the map through here? Where
I
are
see
you?
I'm already up on you. I'm
Wait,
in
nah.
Los Angeles.
Stay there. What are we gonna do in Miami? Like, you know what I mean? Where you at? I don't even see you. Oh wait, you just said it.
yeah, I'm not in a car yet.
So how are you there? Are you there in the car? You're not in the car?
I'm at like a store, like an outdoor store type thing.
What the fuck? Okay, entering.
Let me just get in a car, yeah.
I'm looking at you now. What was I saying? Oh
But
yeah.
I just want to say this real quick.
What?
I think I'm done with buffalo chicken pizza. I used to eat this shit all the fucking time. Literally. In high school, every day I would get it, but...
Okay, there you go. I mean, that's probably the answer why you're bored of it now.
Yeah, bro. No, but like, no, I stopped eating it for a long time. I just got a box. I'm like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, I've buffalo chicken pizza myself for the rest of my life. I'm good on this shit.
You probably like been over it since you stopped eating it for a while, bro. Wait, so I can get this car now? I'm confused. Oh, I can buy a vehicle?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm where you were at.
Hold on, bro. I need something to drink. This is hot. Hold on. I'm kind of upset that I got this shit, bro.
You deserve it. I've never had buffalo chicken in my life. Actually, I don't know when's the last time I've had that combination. Wait, you said buffalo chicken? What did you say? You said buffalo?
Yeah, buffalo chicken pizza. Yeah, buffalo chicken.
Yeah. No, I definitely had that, but I don't know when's the last time I had it. I've really been like I'm eating a meat lovers right now. We've been eating that for a little while
like,
now.
Got the meat lovers.
Yeah, the Smitty.
Bro, something's been on my mind for a little bit, and I don't know if this is too grim. I don't know if this is too grim for this podcast. For this, yeah, I don't know if it's too grim.
The reason why it's not grim is because we have literally no. The most consistent thing we have right now is that we talk about Eminem and bitches. So I don't think can't get any worse. Go
on. Remember when we talked about how I got high in 2015, and I kind of changed my perspective on specifically life and death. So I feel like And I remember talking to you earlier about, you know, we talked about the black pill. I don't think I'm black pilled, but I do think that my opinions on my opinions on what happened after you die have made me complacent with dying.
You told me that before.
That's
real crazy.
But like, that's people, you know what's crazy? Like that's something I should tell a therapist.
Yeah, no, 1,000%.
You know.
But like, no, what's crazy part is that there's a lot of shit like that people say that they should tell a therapist, but for many reasons, it's just.
I murdered my uncle. No, I'm joking.
Nah, that wasn't a joke, right? So, all jokes are real, but we'll talk about it.
All jokes I'm a place of reality. I just outed myself.
We'll talk about this not on the cast. That's all. I don't care.
Oh shit. Where we on a drive to?
You're shy, bro. I'm here shutting my
I'm gonna pick a place.
But
yeah, like I'll never tell that to my mother, bro. Cause like.
I mean,
my mother's not someone who understands.
Let me break that down better for you.
Nuance.
In what way would she help you? Like realistically, only way she help you if she forced you to see somebody, basically. After you say that.
Yeah, and the issue is, it's good that you asked that because my mother doesn't understand nuance. My mother doesn't understand gray zones. She understands black and white. If I say that, that means I want to kill myself. No, the fuck it doesn't, bro. It just means like. Hey, if I get hit by this car and I'm on the life, you know, if I'm on the plug or whatever, if someone trip and pull it out, you know, I won't be mad.
So let me ask you this: is there still that thing you were talking about? How like you feel that's an afterlife and that you can just start again? Like, is that really how you feel still, or is that just how you were trying to compartmentalize it at the moment? No, that's how I feel, and I think the issue with feeling that way is I am complacent. I'm like, oh, I failed that math test in English once. Yeah, math thing. Oh, I failed that math test in class once. Oh yeah, whatever. I'll just die and start my life over. It's a weird way of like trying to right my wrongs instead of coming. And I admit it's instead of like coming to grips with the things I've done wrong. It's a coping mechanism.
Yeah, but it's like, oh fuck it, I just die and start over. But the thing is.
You haven't died.
The thing is that I genuinely believe we do not understand the circumstances of our existence. So it's possible that is what happens. Cause like, I have all these weird thoughts. Like sometimes I think, oh, we're in a simulation. Sometimes I think, oh, we're in the, you know, the life and death cycle. But it's like, one thing that I will say that I truly do not agree with, and I think it's probably because I cannot fathom it, and no human can possibly fathom it.
Not
like when atheists are like, yeah, nothing happened. Shut the fuck up. You know how, do you understand how little our mind can comprehend the concept of oblivion or nothingness? Oh, nothing's gonna happen.
But it kind of has to be that way.
You can't even understand that.
No, bro, but you have to think about it. Remember how we talking about how like some certain knowledge will fuck your head up forever? So there's a chance we have to do it. Like we have to be this arrogant to some degree, because reality, like you said this before, like it will fuck your head up to a place where you can't deal with actual reality. That's why I mean, specifically we go at Women Act because we care and we want. No. I'm just saying. I know. I was just saying specifically. No, see, you cut me off. I love it. No, I get you. I was gonna say we come at women, but it is from all sides. Like dudes also, if you try to pique their interest in the sense of battle their thoughts or stance of how life should be, they'll give you the same energy a chick do. It's just we don't give a fuck about these like that.
Yeah.
I swear there was a point to that. It's just you cut me off and it was not funny. I swear I had a deeper point than just hating women. It's funny. But go back.
Also, we're going to Seattle.
We're going to Seattle? All right, wait. Let me go wash my one hand, and then you come back and tell me about everything. Yo. I think I remember the point I was trying to make, but maybe I'm just trying to save myself. I don't know.
Bro, save that. I gotta go throw this box of pizza away.
Bet. Look at the maparoo. But do I have a pen here? Is the question. God darn it. Bro, I'm trying to figure out where Seattle is. I have no idea.
Some good news. When we're done, I'm definitely gonna go for a walk because it's fucking nice out, bro.
That's good.
You know,
Are you planning to do your shit today?
Tybo? Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, bro. I have no idea where Seattle is. Like my geography with this country is
literally
horrible.
the top leftmost state.
San Francisco?
So above California. No, above
above
the
Sacramento?
top leftmost state.
Oh,
yeah,
now I see it. Now I see it.
My fault. Seattle's a city. Washington is the top leftmost state, and Seattle is the capital of Washington.
Oh my god. See, my geography.
Fun fact, apparently it rains literally like 90% of the year in that state, and I could not do that. That is fucking depressing. In the state of Washington, it rains like 90% of the year.
This is the type of animal I am. In my head, my first thought was like, honestly, it was like, yo, I imagine fucking bitches in the car while it's raining all the time. That was my thought process. That was my.
Wait, why wouldn't you just? But like, why would you just do it in the? Yeah, why was that?
I just recently did it in the car, and then car piping is fun to me still because I'm young and broke, and yeah, it's fun. So I just thought like, imagine you do that and it's always raining. Like I don't know if that. I think it'd be cool because you can get away with certain shit.
Do you see the marker?
No.
Oh, let me turn up the music.
I don't know if maybe it's possible. I think sometimes the map has to be updated. So like the fact that I'm still on the map might not. So what did you pick? Just tell me where did you put it on
just
Seattle?
All the same thing.
Or did you put it on?
I selected a certain race in Seattle. Hold up.
Oh, the Tower area speed track.
I picked.
I would assume.
I picked Tower area speed track. Yep.
Okay,
so just follow that.
Travel set waypoint. Wait. Okay, set waypoint. Okay, bro. Let me before. And let's, because I have questions for this year. I was gonna say I have questions for your existence.
Okay, no, yeah, I get it. What's up?
Because are you driving? All right, we driving.
Yeah, I started.
Is that you in front of me, or is it not?
Yeah, that's me, Aston Martin. Well,
okay,
there's a car behind you.
No,
but I'm in front of you.
Yeah, okay. I think we all that same car.
You gonna follow us to Seattle?
That'll be lit. That's how you. That's how you hit on people.
He's following us.
Let's just give him the cue. Also, I already crashed instantly.
Yeah, I did too. I recovered, but I crashed.
I barely recovered.
Yeah, he's behind me.
I think you drift for at square, right?
Yep. Oh, he passed me. Okay, little. Oh, I hope he knows. Like wherever he go, I'm not going. We going to Seattle, bro.
I think everyone just doing their own personal mental race when playing this shit.
Yeah, he took a right. Oh, he's back.
I'll be crashing hard. Anyway, so I wanted to ask, like, do you feel you want to change this, or are you just more in the
change that line of thinking?
Yeah. Or is this more just like you vocalizing what's going on right now?
How about
Or what's been going on?
That line of thinking, changing that line of thinking, I don't think is what's going to get me more motivated in life. Like that. Oh, he is kind of going the way. That line of thinking is toxic. But I don't think me like, oh, I don't believe that anymore. I don't think that's what's going to get me to do better. I think I just need to, because like, it's not a thing where it's like, oh, I'm not working right now. And my mentality is literally not, oh, I just died broke and started. Like, I'm not thinking that. It's more so like the errors in my life, the things that I want to correct. I feel I might be given a second chance if I can start over. So like certain things, you know, certain relationships, certain decisions I made, I can change. And that in a way is kind of it's going to sound very weird. It has me excited at the prospect
I was literally going to say
over.
It's weird. The reason why it's weird to me, though, is because in my head, for you to be in that mentality, you'd be like ready to off yourself. Because like, why?
I'm not. See, that's what.
But the reason
my mother doesn't understand nuance.
The reason why I would say that is because I think the confusion is like, then what's the weight? Like what's the weight like? Like what's the? How long do you wait for death? I guess.
Whenever it happens. Like I don't.
Rough.
I fear the physical results of death. Like I'm not trying to get shot in the head. But I'm saying, like, I think I'm more accepting of death now because I think I could get a second chance at life. I don't want to die. I'm just saying, if it happens, I think it's gonna give me another. Oh, he's gone. It's gonna give me another chance at doing things that I may have fucked up.
I get
so I'm not like, nigga, I need to kill myself so I can start over. It's just
because that's not entirely what I don't think that maybe I said it wrong, but I mean more like it just makes logical sense that.
Damn, bro, where are you?
I'm back. I've been crashing my ass off.
I'm gonna wait for you.
I've been crashing my ass off. I feel like it just logistically, I guess for me, I don't. Oh no, maybe just because I'm not in the mindset, I can't. Like I'm trying to figure out, I guess, is if the goal, right, is maybe that's not the goal, but if the idea is that at some point at the ending of this you get to start over and do better, how do you quantify, I guess, or how do you quantify that you'll do better? Because like to me, I'd be scared. Like if I knew that we're gonna do this shit over again, because we all do. A lot of people always say this. Like if I knew what I knew now, then you know what I mean.
And that's the thing. I mentioned free will to you. Now my fear is one of my fears, and this is where because when I was going through my thing, when I was tripping out, like when I was having my panic attacks, and when I was like having the episode, I literally thought I was literally in hell. Because everything kept repeating, and I had this feeling that I had already been here, and it felt like it was a personalized hell for me. Like this was my hell. Like someone else's hell would be like they gotta read Naruto every day for the rest of their life. My hell was.
Oh, that nigga in a truck. That nigga trying to pass me, got hit by a truck. I'm sorry.
My hell would be reliving events that I've already done. So one fear that came to my mind was, what if we don't have free will, and if I am reincarnated into the same body, I literally do the same exact things over and over. So like, say I do die and I am reborn. Everything happens the exact same. But here's the thing, I would never know, and that's where I'm like the disconnect is. Like I'm never gonna know. So even if I say I live a very unsuccessful life, I die, and then my next life I'm very successful, it's not gonna matter because in this life my consciousness only knows this life. So when a race?
Jeez,
like, no fucking race. Leave me alone.
I think
when you drive,
the wildness
there's a race
with
that's
this
gonna activate as you drive through.
The wildness with this is that you're smart enough to like be able to really like I guess compartmentalize the word I want to lose for this to not be as big as an issue as it might be. Because it's like we all know when we're being complacent, I think. You know what I mean? We all know when we're just like, you know, we know what we have to do, but we don't, and then we make up our reasons why we don't have to use them because, you know, we're happy this way or whatever the case may be. But I think the reason why it's problematic is because both ideas of whether you die now and come back or whatever, both involve you not really doing too much, like putting too much of your part into change, not even changing, just until making your life better for you. It kind of just...
see, that's what I think. That's what I think you're hung up on. It's not me not wanting to change my life. Okay. Like, that's not me. Like, none of this involves me remaining stagnant with my current life. It's more so wanting to change the errors I've made before, but like, I'm not gonna stay broke.
That's literally staying in the past, though, bro. That's literally just staying in the past until you have no choice to not stay in the past. But with what you were just saying, which I do agree is kind of scary. The idea that we just do this shit all over again and don't remember. That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That sounds really terrible.
That's literally hell.
Yeah, that sounds really bad.
Yeah, but like, nothing is like, and it's not like, maybe I'll get over it one day, but that's not gonna, like, my emotions on the past are not gonna change what I think happens after that. Like,
but you realize that's because of you, though, right?
It's because of what happened when I smoked. Like, it's not like, boo-hoo, I want to die. When I smoked,
but you just said it's because of what happened that I'm like, that's literally staying in the past, though. Like, you saying it's because of, like, you have the answer basically for why you're gonna be like this. Is where you just told me the answer why you're gonna be like.
But there's nothing wrong. Like, you're seeming to make a negative out of it. There's nothing wrong with me thinking I'm gonna come back as myself. Like, what is wrong with that?
Well, what's wrong is the complacency that is causing you.
But it's not. I'm not complacent with my life. I'm complacent with death. I'm not. Oh shit!
Life. I mean, the parallels between life and death, bro. How different?
Okay, but it's not the same thing. If you're okay,
well, we don't know. We don't know it's the same because both of us aren't dead yet.
So then we don't know that it's like, if we don't know it's the same, how do we know that it's like? What are you saying? Wait,
no, I was just saying to that. Like, that was me basically agreeing with you because I was like, you know what, you're right though. Like, we actually don't know.
I think you're thinking, we're in San Francisco. I think you can tell because it's hilly as fuck.
I'm definitely putting a bad connotation on fuck. I've been crashing my ass off.
Like, I think there's a lot of people that believe in reincarnation. It's like, I don't think reincarnation is necessarily bad. It's not like, you know, I can see what you're saying. I think what you're saying is, I'm content with not changing my life because I can just change it if I die. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm obviously going to better myself, but like, for the next time, and like we talked about not knowing if we have any free will, if I have the choice to do things better, I would hope I could do them better. And that's the thing. Maybe I don't, because I don't have control over another life. You know, it's not gonna, like, I'm not gonna randomly hear like, yo, the answer's 95 out of nowhere, because that's my old me telling the new me to change the life. You know, I'm not gonna hear that, but I'm hoping that maybe certain events happen, and it's not just what's it called? It's not just my choices. I feel like if the whole free will thing is real, what would
you prefer though?
What?
Would you prefer it all being on you somehow, or would you prefer the free will or no free will idea where like it's gonna happen regardless of however you feel?
So what's the difference? I would
like,
want
what would
free
you
will.
What would you want? What would you prefer? Like, to try to, like, to not have, it's weird to say, to not have a second chance at this, but start all over, or have the second chance?
Wait, how do I start all over if it's not a second chance? What do you mean?
Start over, like, well, the not remembering part, basically. So, like, you start over right now, or you die and don't remember none of it.
So my options are die, start over, or die right now and start over?
Yeah, it's just you either remember or you don't. This is just like, this is not even like for real conversation. This is just for me.
Okay, yeah, this is just a theory because like, I'm wait, what? I would rather like have those inklings of like slight memory. So like, and here's the thing, people say, because I read up on a lot of this, people say that's what your intuition is. Your intuition is a past. No, we're not gonna get into, but a past you telling you, yo, don't do that, don't try that, and that's what your intuition is. Because intuition is like a feeling. Intuition, I think, is or instinct, like your gut feeling. But not intuition. Your instinct or your gut feeling is more than just like, you know, maybe I shouldn't go to that party. Like sometimes it's like your doubts, but where do they come from? Like you could think, oh, that's you. You could think it's like, oh, okay, well, you're thinking of all the things that could happen. But like, say you're excited for something, because this has happened to me. I've been very excited to do something. Then out of nowhere, I'm just like, no, I don't think so. Where does that come from? How is the doubt stronger than the initial excitement? That it's so strong that I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that after I was excited for it. You know? Now, the whole weed thing...
I was going to say, I think that one specific, I think, could be argued based on just how we are as people, though. Of, like, your excitement of when you first think about something and all the time that you had to think about it compared to, like, actually being able to do the thing that you were thinking about.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm talking about, like, in the moment, you're hyped for it. Then, like, a minute later, you're like, nah. Not like you had time to think about it. You're sitting, you're like, yeah. And then you're like, wait, no. And anyone could say, like, oh, that's just your mind formulating the negative, the cons that could come from it. You're thinking really, because, you know, the speed of thought is actually really, the speed of thought.
It's only nice. It's only nice. I don't know.
Yo, J. Cole gonna have a song called Thought Speed or some shit. Yeah. The speed of thought is actually very fast. Like how long it takes for a thought to be thought is extremely fast. It takes a while for maybe a little bit longer for us to be conscious of it. Like, you know, speech. You think of something, then you say it. That time between those actions is slower than the time it was thought up to think of the speech. But when you're like, yo, I want to do something, then like, nah, wait. That moment of like clarity, some people, because I would read up on this, some people
might call that fear, though. People might just think it's just natural fear. Because we really are afraid of everything. Like,
I ain't afraid no pussy though. No,
a little bit. I do. I be.
I'm not afraid. Like I can see pussy, but like titties. How we get on titties, bro? Because
we're men. It's always there.
So basically, like back to the point. Like some people would not argue. Some people would think maybe that gut instinct is a past self trying to lure you in a certain way. And if that's the case, I would want stronger instinct or intuition. In another life, you know, because like I'm not giving up on this life. That's one thing, bro. I'm not giving up. Right now, I'm in a slump because my job fucked me over, and then COVID happened.
But
I'm definitely in a slump.
Man, being in a slump is so bad, bro. Because I hear you and I feel you. Because in many degrees, I feel like I'm in one too, like in a rut. But it's hard to be because I'm. I saw that.
They're all dead.
They're all dead. At least they legal now.
Yo, that's the joke, bro. Oh, shit.
That's just, I hate, no lie, but this is how I know I'm a pussy. Because without the context, I feel so bad making that joke. I'm like, anyone that hears this shit, anyone that hears this will think I'm a horrible person because they don't get the context of the joke. So I know pussyism is deep inside me, bro. Oh my god. We're saying a lot.
We're here already. Do you want to do the race or you want to drive somewhere else?
Shit. We did it. I missed. Wait, get it?
Oh, it's the speed check. You just got, wait. So you gotta be too low. I have to drive, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go back there then and come back, yeah.
118 miles per hour.
That's oddly specific, but okay.
Yeah, and it's like 118.3, like very specific. I'm gonna go all the way back on this strip. I'm already casually reaching 130, so it's easy.
I went around. I wanted to.
If I crash, I'm fucked.
I wanted to actually now. I'm trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah, that was my fault.
No, it was funny. Let's go. Fuck off. Oh, I crashed into cars.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. All right, I'm already at 130. I think the boost. 160. Okay, I did it. 165.1.
So I feel like being in a rut, right, is a lot, or a slump is a lot like the mojo thing I was just telling you about, which I'm taking from Patrice O'Neal, but like it's real, like shit just not feeling well inside, so everything else kind of sucks, and you can't really figure out why. You're just like, I don't know, it's just nothing feels good, and it's because you're still like, and this is my part of the theory, is that because we're still wrapped up in the past. And because you want to change this shit that makes you feel like shit basically, and you just can't let it go because you feel if you could just change this, maybe you would feel better, you know?
Yeah. Good.
And that's I mean that's basically describing depression, for being real, right? Yeah. That's pretty much. So since I know that so well, I think when I hear the whole what you just explained as your mindset, or where your mindset been, I see that as just like being in a rut basically, and you not wanting to let go of, like you said, like you've told me your job fucking you over, bro, at least 27 times at this point. And that's just to show you that I know that shit legitimately hurts you, which is, it's hurtful. Shit, if I got fired today, I'd be crying, nigga. This is a different conversation. I'd be crying my ass off right now. And then I hate my job. Most of us do. Oh shit, motherfucker. Where we going?
Let me pick another spot. Seattle's kind of whack.
It's cute, but I feel like we're in, where did we go? Detroit, maybe? Where did we, remember? No. Where did we go?
Did we go to Chicago yet?
I think so.
Go to fucking Chirac. Dairyland. Black Hills.
Bro, I didn't
know. You want to get into the buggy and go to the Black Hills?
Yeah. Madara Uchiha just drove past us. I don't know how to feel about that.
Okay, so the Black Hills, the best way I can explain it, go to Chicago and then go slightly to the left. You're going to see an airplane, like a mission called the Dakota Grasslands. If you scroll in and go up a little, you're going to see Black Hills Escape. Let me know if you see it. I'm going to switch to my...
So red point, switch.
I'm going to switch to the buggy.
Okay. I always feel like I have points, bro. This is when I start questioning if I smoke too much or if my mind is just retarded, and I literally have to take breaks into the shit that I be trying to say. You know what I mean?
One thing I do want to say about niggas who smoke, or at least my one friend who smokes. He literally uses that as an excuse for like common stupidity. Like he'll spell a single word wrong, and like we're not even bugging. We're like, he'll spell like shit as shut, and you know that's a common autocorrect thing. You know, my phone does that all the time. And he'll be like, damn, I meant shit, guys. I'm so high right now. Like,
that's when I was just saying that's when I look at it as like that's his personality to him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean though?
Yeah.
That's like to him the weed thing is like a characteristic. For me, like, I know that I don't make those jokes, bro, but like for me it's really like a personal thing where like it burns me that how you feel about your weed and stuff, your situation, but I can at the same time see how you feel, how you feel. Like that would make me I can't even imagine some shit like that. I probably wouldn't be cool with like anyone who's in that room, you know what I mean? Because that shit, like, because we really can be like an intimate shit, like just how that shit be making you feel and shit.
5 miles.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm in my buggy.
I got my Pornhub fit
on
my car.
I gotta see what time GameStop closed, because I am gonna walk up there.
Calling weed into it probably the most pothead thing I ever said, but I'm gonna stand by that. Weed can be intimate.
Well, they close at 9. I'm chilling.
Wait, who?
A lot of things can be in. Depending on who you.
Yeah.
an intimate.
True.
You can be, you know.
I mean, we can
so
question. We
with.
can say most drugs are fucking and can be an intimate. Whatchamacallit, since they do alter. What is it? Alter your what is it?
Mindset.
Yeah, there you go.
Reality?
Well, I would say your mindset. To something.
No, yeah, definitely. Smoking together, like I'm not some weirdo that doesn't understand concepts. Like smoking together is an intimate. Smoking with someone that you feel comfortable with, whether it be your boy, a girl, whatever.
Yeah.
It can be an intimate or a personal interaction or a personal, something you do. But yeah, so like, and that's one thing. Like this, I love how my mind works. This is going to bring me off into this other kind of conversation. Like,
go ahead.
We up in the hills.
Let's go.
They got me off the ground and shit.
I bumped into a tree and a nigga. Yep.
We in the buggy. That's why they want us to go off the ground and shit.
I'm struggling too. I thought it was just me driving crazy.
Oh, yo, we can literally drive up this hill.
Is that what you're doing?
Gosh. Yeah. Oh my god. These buggies are wild.
I got the Spanish song on. This shit is hard, bro. The Spanish radio station is where it's at.
Why would they do that? There's a guardrail here. I can't get over this. And I gotta go back.
This is so dumb.
I'm just gonna stick to the road. These niggas getting on my nerves.
I hate when they do that.
They put me behind this guardrail. All right, there we go. And now the things fell in my mouth. Like I feel like with certain people, who, like, I can understand why someone, this map thing is done. Why someone would do something and still not agree with it, or still not want it for my own life.
Yeah.
So like I can see why niggas smoke weed. I get it, I don't do that shit. I'm not going to, but I can see why they would, you know. And one thing that, and I guess you want to consider this woman hating or whatever, bring up my mom.
Let's
one
do
thing
it.
She doesn't understand.
F that bitch. Nah.
One thing. Nah, I'm with it. One thing she doesn't understand is like
what?
Nuance. And I know I said this earlier. She doesn't understand nuance. She thinks in black and fucking white. She doesn't think like the why someone would do something or why something is wrong, even if it's legal and shit like that. And I'm just like, speaking of the legality, morality and legality.
Can we sidebar tangent? Did you watch Steph's Cold's new video? He talking about moms actually.
About why your mom will never respect you. No, I felt like that was. I'm not gonna lie, I watched the video, but like I don't know, that one was like.
You want to switch on? You want to talk about this? You want? Oh, you haven't watched it? Oh man, I want you to watch it first, then, because
I'll put it on right now. Oh no, you're streaming, right?
Yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, not me.
I don't think he's gonna like copyright his shit.
Yeah, just skim the intro with the song or whatever.
Okay, yeah. I stopped driving real quick.
All right, yeah. We should chill out. Oh shit, nigga, I can't slow down. We're going down the hill and shit.
Oh shit. Why your mom will never respect you as a man? That's crazy,
bro. This is why it is so hard, bro. Because
so you think he makes valid points? I'm listening to it now.
He 1,000% makes valid points. Cause this is how I put it in my head, real quick, bro. How I put it was in my head was. Do you think, as a parent, do you think parents respect babies?
Who's this nigga? No. There's nothing. I'm not trying to sound weird. Babies are loved. Babies don't have respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
There's nothing to respect them. They haven't done anything in their lives to garner respect. You love them, you cherish them, and you protect them. But like, ain't no baby. You talking to me?
No, yeah. Keep going.
Oh my fault. There ain't no baby that's out here like. I respect that little nigga.
Exactly,
he's
right.
a good little nigga. He's cute. Yeah.
So remember how I was talking about one-itis, and I'm only bringing this up to make the correlation of like when you deal with something a certain way, it's hard to change how you deal with it because habitually you've been doing it one way, so you can't like. Yeah. I think that's the same way with moms and babies and their little boys or. They can't. Yeah, right. They can't switch that off button until you're away from them, because then they have to change their mentality how they see you.
They're forced to do it.
Yeah, they have no choice.
For example, I was at the beach with my friend, my big titty fetishizer friend.
Bro, if you don't smash, I'm gonna stop.
I doubt it. I need to at least fuck the titties. See them.
I think you need to go for it because I think she's gonna secretly hate it and respect you for it, and then she's gonna let some of it rock, and then she's gonna stop being your friend because she's gonna not like the fact that she had to change how she sees you. But go on.
Yeah. So I'm with her, and she said something, and it was like, you know how you said it is what it is? This was my, well, it is what it is moment, because like, there was nothing else I could say because that is, damn, I literally fell down the hill.
Oh, God, I'm almost afraid what it's going to be. Go ahead.
So, we're at the beach.
Oh.
I'm at the beach, my mom calls me. She's like, so where are you? I'm like,
this is already an awful call. This is already an awful, no one wants to hear, nobody wants to hear about their mom when they're at the beach. For what?
So she called and she's like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, we're at the beach.
What are you guys doing?
Doing this, blah, 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 blah.
We fucking in front of the water. Like what do you think we're doing at the beach, bro? I get so mad, bro, honestly.
When it's basic shit, bro.
Because it's not basic shit. It's just stupid, and it's really selfish. But go on. I'm sorry. I'm cutting it too.
So then, you know, whatever. And she's like, who's that? And I'm like, it was my mom. And she laughs, whatever. And then we get in the car to drive back. And then my mom calls me again. And she asks, where are you? Now let me clarify. This is only like 2 hours after she called me the last time. 2, 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. So then she calls me and she's like, where are you? I'm like, we're on our way back. And I hang up. And then she says, was that your mother again? And I was like, yep. And she's like, aren't you like 27? I was like, yep, that's how it is. And that's literally nothing else I can say. It is that's my mother. That's my mother. You know, she's annoying. I love my mother, you know, but and like you said, we gotta say that
we have to not
dicks.
And not only that, it's because we don't want to feel like dicks for being honest with them, even outwardly, even with the actual truth of how we feel. We're trying to like edit it because we don't want to be like assholes. And the reason we feel like assholes is because but to be honest, the only reason we feel like assholes for it is because that's how they would make us feel if we're honest with them. Even if they cried, you would feel like an asshole, even though they're crying because you were right, not because you said just the truth, because you said some correct shit. And that's why that shit internally, bro, it gets me so tight because I know what you're talking about. It's just I'm in a like it's a little bit of a lower level where like I'll ignore those calls now. But I had to realize that shit, like just those calls, these conversations of me holding in how I feel about bullshit, like has really like fucked me up. Like it's definitely distracted where my confidence should be. Like where my confidence should be based on how I would say I already look is nowhere near how I act, or maybe even like people probably get to see me because I'm just so reserved, and I think it's literally all fear brought from you see, I can't blame just her, but it has a lot to do with how I was raised at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's like, there's nature versus nurture. Like your surroundings influence everything. Much more than you could ever possibly imagine. Like,
and you might not be able to see it.
Oh, I almost hit a moose, bro. Like my lack of confidence, and here's the thing, we don't. Cause I'm gonna bring up my father too. We don't want to say anything negative because, like you said, they might, and they're not here. They can't hear me, but like. I still feel like I'm being somewhat of a bad child.
On my part though, they most likely can't hear me. They just don't know the context.
They can?
Most likely. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, my mom is not home. Oh, it's on the water. Shit. Like.
We about to shit on men in the next 5 minutes, so go on. Cause I'm about to go, but go on.
Yeah, I'm going to the road right now because this off-road shit is crazy.
I'm just going down.
Oh, it's train tracks actually.
Oh,
well,
I hit the shit out of a tree.
Train?
No, I hit a tree.
Yeah. Oh, a tree. I was not, and here's the thing. Remember the other day? I think it was literally yesterday. We talked about raising people to be like mini yous.
Yep.
The thing is, there are certain things, like people always bring this up all the time. Why did I learn trigonometry in school and I still don't know how to file taxes? I don't know how to do that. They weren't taught. They don't know. They weren't taught. So like I have not been, or was not, I'm going to say I'm not, I trained. I was not taught certain things on how to talk to certain people.
Yeah, women. That's a fact.
Like I didn't know.
Relatable.
You know? So, oh, that's you right there. This modern nigga been following us.
And that's why it's so, can I just make this tangent, bro? That's why it's kind of funny, the whole, like people with one parent really be thinking that, like, two parents, it automatically equates to a better childhood.
Yeah.
And it really, it maybe, like, living-wise, maybe, but that's not really, like, having two people around you doesn't exactly mean that those people know how to raise you.
Yeah, just because they're both there. You're probably getting more than someone with just one
yeah, basically.
One parent,
all that means is that you get to copy.
Not the automatic perfect house.
Two parents just means you get to copy and paste two different people. That's all. Yeah.
So, like, and even, and you know, it always ends up being about women, like, or interacting with women. I'm gonna take it out of that. I didn't learn certain things of just how to deal with people in, you know, certain areas. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think, but specifically, like, from my father. Like, my father never taught me, like, how to, like, math, you know, how to, like, you know, talk to shit.
No,
my mom, when my mom talks to me, she never, and I think we brought this up. I don't think my parents
ever had those conversations. Oh.
No, that's fucked, right? I don't think, like, this is gonna sound really stupid.
Like you're saying, besides what you learned from just watching, you're saying they never taught you anything.
They never consciously taught me anything. I learned stuff through watching them, yes, but they never consciously taught me anything. And it's gonna sound fucked up. I learned my academics from school. I learned how to talk to people from school, from being in school. I talked to friends and whatnot. I learned, you know, this and that from external sources. Like I specifically, get off my ass, nigga. I remember specifically telling you this. My mom's ex-boyfriend taught me how to tie my shoes.
That's wild.
I learned how to tie
I thought that was wild.
YouTube.
I thought that was wild.
What, the tie or the shoes?
The tie in your shoes part.
Yeah. I learned how to train, dumb nigga. Go into the train. I'm gonna push him into the train.
I can personalize that because I think it took my cousin.
I pushed him into the train.
that must feel amazing. Yeah.
My fault. I learned how to tie a tie from YouTube. Like simple, basic ass shit. They don't know how to tie that. I use TurboTax. So I don't even know how to tie my tie. I use TurboTax. Yeah. You know, all this stuff, all this small stuff here or there. I don't think they taught me anything. And it's not bad, like, you know, they've supported me. Yeah. They've raised me. They financially supported me. So it's like, it's not like they didn't do anything, but like, I don't think I've learned anything from them consciously. Like, I don't think we sat down and like had like something where they taught me something. It was more so like I learned through watching their involuntary actions.
Watching. Literally watching them speak, do this, say they're not gonna do this, do that, like just from watching.
But how far am I away from you? You were pretty far.
Yeah. I'm about to spawn on you. That's what I'm gonna just do.
Okay.
Slow down.
Okay, yep.
I think we went on major tangents here.
Yeah.
And it's great. But it's oh, you didn't watch the video yet though, right?
Oh yeah. Let me
I think
and then you start talking.
Yeah. No, you wanna slow down in the car and like let's park, bro, park.
Okay. My shit just died. No, it's good.
I think I made a good synopsis. I think I made a good synopsis of that video, but I still want you to watch it. I'm gonna try to write down what I want to say. Where's my YouTube? Where's my phone?
You don't like the situation that you're in, but you might be in a state of confusion because you're not working and you're not saving money, you're arguing every weekend, you're not on your grind. I want to give y'all some advice, man. Your mama, okay, so my mom, shout out to my mama, right? Me and my mom used to bump heads all the time. We used to bump heads. And your mom is going to be the first one that's going to test you on whether you have an alpha mindset or you don't. And not all moms is like that. We have great family structure. I didn't have so much of a great family structure growing up. And about when I turned like 17, bro, me and my mom used to get into it all the time. We used to get into it. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I had this Best Buy credit card. Y'all probably know what the Best Buy credit card is, man. Like when you pay for something at Best Buy, they offer you the credit card. And the credit card was like $4,000. I mean, one time my mama took my credit card and spent like $400 on groceries. And then like cussed me out afterwards. But shout out to my mom. She watched my channel. You know, so I take care of my mom. I retire my mom. Man. But what I'm telling you young guys, right, is your mama is not going to respect you when you live with her. I'm sorry to say that. It's the truth. She's still a female. She's not.
She's still a female.
She's not gonna
it's a fact, though. It is what it is.
And if you and your mama don't bump heads, that's a blessing. Don't be so eager to move out. But if you can't stand it, you just don't have the mental capacity to want to live in that situation, dog, you gotta work hella overtime and you gotta get on your grind, bro. Like, all y'all that have jobs, bro, y'all gotta be working 60 hours a week. I'm sorry. Especially if you in the field that I was in, whether it was a big factory, big name factory, working in a steel mill, driving a forklift, on a machinery, and they're offering overtime, you have to be eating that overtime alive. You gotta eat it up. Because if you don't, you're missing on opportunities you can use with that income to move and invest. But a lot of you dudes are so stuck and don't have no sense of urgency to get out. But I had a sense of urgency to get out. I'm talking about me and my mom used to argue. I used to yell like as if I'm watching the Bucks and Giannis and Rude and play. Like when Giannis caught the alley hoop, I screamed at the top of my lungs, bro.
Is he from Milwaukee?
I have no idea.
It got so bad, I moved out my mom's crib and lived with one of my homies for like 2 weeks.
See, one thing I need to say this. I know, did Madara come back or is that you driving?
Madara, why is this nigga here?
This nigga literally came back. Like, we not entertaining you, bro.
Yo, people in this game might be lonely, bro.
One thing I do actually, because I know so many people. I know so many, and I do want to say this. This is not, okay, this is going to be weird because it's, you know, women. But this is women I'm talking about specifically. So it's not the same context as men, but I'm going to kind of just wrap it up. So I am not so annoyed with my mother that it's, like, my goal with the casino, my goal was to move out. Yeah, that was the goal. Obviously, that's not just I guess my nerves need to get out. That's a life goal to move out. That was the goal. Her being the way she is was accelerating my desire for that. Of course. Goal. But as of right now, I'm not really seeing that. So it's not like I'm not like he said it got so bad he needed to leave for 2 weeks. Right. I've never been that's because he was arguing though. With my.
That's because he was arguing though. Are you argumentative with her?
No, see, that's the thing. We had an argument yesterday, and that was like the first argument we had in a while. But like, we don't get argumentative. She just annoys me, and it's not a thing like him. He said he was yelling at the top of his lungs at his mom. I don't get like that with my mom. She just gotta make sure she don't just walk in the door. Like, oh really? She just annoys me, bro. Like the way she is. Like you said, they still treat that just like, you know. As if they're the baby. I'm still being coddled, and it's like, yo, where do you think I am? I'm at the beach. 2 hours later, where do you think I am? I'm leaving the beach, or I'm still at the beach. Like, it's just the constant coddling. It's over fucking bearing.
You're a good child, bro, because you're still picking that phone call. Like, you still give a fuck because you know
I still entertain it.
Yeah, exactly. You know the reaction because you know the reaction was gonna be if you don't though. It's not gonna be positive.
And I don't want to hear it. Exactly. I don't want to hear it.
And that's
I don't feel like hearing her voice.
And that part is what irks my soul the most. It's like knowing that I'm basically trained. Let's be real. We're basically trained, right? But like the person that we're trained by, and this is gonna be harsh, but they're fucking losers. Am I wrong?
Like, no, you're not.
Because realistically, the only thing they have is the woman aspect of it, of being a child holder, which is not, and it's rough because I say the only thing, but it is the only thing. And everything derives from that. Like, even because, like, realistically, everything they do is for the love of their kid, which is not an awful. Like, I feel like it sounds horrible because I started with "you're a fucking loser," but I feel like it's only "you're a fucking loser" because everything, like I said, derives from that. The respect that you think you need and that we're supposed to have derives from mom shit.
Yeah,
and that's it. There's not even an actual a philosophy there, because you can't even have a conversation with them about that because it's just gonna get emotional and irritated.
Oh no, yeah, I mentioned to my mother once, me and my brother, we kind of like teamed up.
Double
like,
team.
Yeah, this is what you do. This is what you do. And we was literally like, yo, you are over. She didn't like this. This didn't turn into an argument. It actually turned into her dismissing what we said, but we were like, we find you overbearing. We find you too. Now I'm not saying too involved in lives, but like my brother is a perfect example. When he was in college, there'd be certain days where he was at the school till like 8, 9, and the school was in Boston, so he's not that far. And she would call him and be like, "Where are you?" But it's like, you know where he's at. Do you have some weird?
I don't like that. I really don't like that shit either, bro. It's when they talk to you as if like lying would be the best way to deal with them. You know what I mean? Like the assumption that that's what I'm gonna do only can come from you feeling like that's what I should do, basically. Not just because I'm just the asshole that be lying.
Yeah, like why do you think? Oh, bro. Perfect example. And this example also adds to how she reacts. I'm just gonna, because I need to hear if the keys start jingling. How she reacts when she thinks something is wrong. So at Target, I used to work at Target in 2012, 2014.
That's common.
There was one summer where we got new management just for the summer. They were testing out some new management. And the new boss was like, okay, y'all niggas close at at midnight now. And we was like, yeah, bitch, you crazy. But we had to close at midnight. I told my mother this. Some of my shifts will be at midnight. And I was around 17, 18. So that was, if I was 17, that's kind of wild, because I'm not sure if you can be that young and work till midnight, but I was about 17 or 18. And it was around her birthday. Yeah, it was around her birthday. So I was getting her something for her birthday. And so we closed at midnight. And they were still open for a little bit, but when I got off my shift, I was able to grab her something and then leave real quick. So I'm walking home, and that's one thing I'll give her. Yeah, cool, maybe walking home at midnight, that's whatever, cool, but that's not even the point.
Because what is she gonna do anyway?
She's calling me and calling me, and I'm on my register. I can't answer.
Did you hear me though, bro? About the late night walk? It's like, like with their fears and shit. It's like, what are they gonna do anyway? Like, even if you did have to walk in midnight, what was her phone call gonna do to protect you?
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing.
Nothing.
And that's why a lot of the fears are like empty. It's like, okay, You know,
I feel like
it's
translated fear, because it's like if you know they're calling you out of fear. So like subconsciously, I feel like that brings it to you also. Even if that's not the point, then maybe they're just like trying to make themselves feel better by making sure you're alive. But you know.
Yeah. So I'm walking home, and I think my phone died. Either something happened, I could not go. I think my phone died. And when your phone dies and
it's
you have
over.
parents like that,
It's
you know
over.
it's done. You know it's done.
You know it's
so
gonna
I'm
be
walking home. So I'm walking home. I make it home at about like 12:30, 12:45.
Okay.
I open up the door. She's freaking the fuck out. Freaking out and yelling. She even sent my godmother to go look for me. At midnight. She asked my godmother to go look for me. And I'm like, you know, and it's times like this where you kind of want to yell. I was like, yo, look, nigga, I told you I was working till midnight. I'm sorry my phone died, but I told you I was working till midnight. Why can't why can't your assumptions be more realistic? Why can't you assume, oh, his phone died?
Why do your assumptions have to be the worst thing possible? And then this is what I mean by copy and paste what they watch, because like I that's how I deal with things, bro. Anything good or bad, I think of the worst possible thing. Realistically, there's only 2 people I could have got that from.
It's raining, bro.
It's pouring.
Wait, where you at? You driving?
I'm behind you, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna drive for a little bit. It's raining.
Did you finish that video?
No, hold up.
I was gonna say, the thing is that they don't even recognize what this does to our feelings. We gotta talk about that too. Parents don't really give a fuck about your feelings.
Hold on, let me pause the video. Yeah, no, they don't. And my fault. The point of what all that was that I was saying was I was giving you an example of how she reacts when she thinks like something is wrong, and because it relates to the conversation me and my brother had with her, we were like, oh, you're overbearing, you know, you do a lot, you do too much, it's kind of exaggerated, it's kind of annoying. And I don't want to be that, I don't want to act like sound like a little kid, but like it's embarrassing.
It's like, very embarrassing.
I'm in front of a bad bitch, and you out here calling me every 2 hours. Where are you?
It's
That's
so embarrassing. And then the fact that pretty much, look at it this way: you were okay with being embarrassed in that way, just because you rather it like that than go home and deal with the embarrassment in your face. Even though the embarrassment in your face would have just been a lone embarrassment, because you wouldn't have to explain who's calling you. But you would rather deal with the L around bitches that you rather spend time with anyway, because we both spend enough time with our parents as it is. It's really trained mentality, bro, and that's why like this get even darker with my thoughts. Like I felt so bad for my feelings towards my parents for a very long time, and I understand where that came from. It's because I was just like so angry, and I didn't know how to compartmentalize it or put words into it, because no one taught me how to deal with my emotions. Who would have thought? And then once I got to a point where I can be like, well, this is why I feel this way, I thought that would make me go, okay, maybe I won't, I don't want to say hate, because I don't hate them, but like not be so critical of them. But I feel like the opposite has happened, because if I'm calm enough to know that like I hold in my feelings all the time to not make you feel like an asshole, you're the asshole. So I'm actually I have more than viable reasons to feel this way. It's just but I've been trained for years to not deal with it, to just shut the F up and deal with it, right? Yep, I heard you.
So I'm gonna say this as vague as possible. The point of what I was saying was when I told this chick, when I told her that shit.
Yeah. This is a great conversation, honestly.
My fault, bro. When I told this chick that, she basically said, I don't care.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It was like, yo, you weird, you doing this, you doing that. She was like, I don't care.
Wait, what do you mean
And
weird
then, like,
and doing? Oh, now I get it. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
You
Nah, I just
saying?
yeah.
You doing all this? You doing all
I don't
this
care.
stuff.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And they said I don't care,
Bro. Oh, can I tell you? I'll vaguely say one. So, and I don't know if I told you this story. I don't know if I don't remember. So I'll just say like this. Said person basically put me in a situation where I had to rush and possibly physically protect her, right? From a person, possibly because I didn't have to, because it didn't go that way, but it could have. So I literally had to rush into a situation where I had to be the protector.
Were you home? Like you had to get in your car and go meet them?
No, like we just got home type shit. Like it was in front of our doorstep type of energy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Why I was pissed off is because I initially tried to avoid the situation. The question, there was questioning involved, and I immediately lied just because I'd rather lie than actually argue with a stranger. I don't know if I'm wrong for that, but
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, there's no way this is gonna go good. Her initial reaction was to be with the bullshit. The reason why it pissed me off was the day after, when I was trying to explain to this person what could have happened and why it was so dumb to just try to be into the BS when you could have just avoided it, because the situation that we could have avoided, bro, was already done with. What I mean by that is that the people were gonna possibly, that I would have possibly had to put my hands on, were already leaving. They were already gone.
Okay.
So you literally could have not had dealt with them. You know what I mean? Like, we could have been like, yep, we're liars. Yep. Like, walked him. Like, you know what I mean? Just took it on the chin, because you won already. You won.
Yeah.
And when I tried to explain, bro, I'm like, when I tried to explain to this person this, they dismissed the whole thing and literally said they didn't care.
Yeah.
Literally, bro. And it's like, that's when I switched to another, and I know this is just me being, maybe this is when it gets dark, but like I switched that to the mentality of only a vagina haver could do this, because because as a dude, I'm liable to snuff you for putting me in that situation. For real. I didn't want to do that. Bro, I didn't want to have to go possibly protect. Like, no, I was trying to avoid all that. But you put me in a situation.
Men, we are in a situation where, like, we are expected to protect, and with that means they will engage in dialogue that forces that situation when it doesn't need to.
But it's our fault. This is why I want you. This is why I want you to listen to this Patrice podcast, because he said this a lot, and after a point, it's hard not to agree, especially when you do have both parents at home. Because his main thing is always to say it's the dude's fault, and to some degree it is, because even if, for example, this to make it more cut and dry, even if you pound someone and then you're like, I don't want to deal with this person, so I'm not going to, because I only hit it once, and now you're in a stupid situation like child support, you can be mad all day. We can literally be like, it's bullshit that they can do that, and to some, I agree to some level, but it's your fault. You went raw, you didn't pull out, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I made the correlation of two parents is because that's how I see it now. Like, and I don't know if it's wrong or not, but like, that's how I see it. I looked at my pop's side and I'm like, yo, this is low-key, high-key your fault, because you let this shit rock. Like, for years you let shit rock. And this is the thing, I've had to be a kid, bro, and see shit that I couldn't understand. Like I said, didn't understand why this shit made me uncomfortable. And then now growing up and be like, oh no, she's just an asshole. You dealt with it for whatever your reasons, which I'm sure there, you know, in his head there's positive reasons, because, like, you know, we don't deal with bullshit just for no reason.
No, I didn't touch those.
Shit, it's the same way we entertain our moms with their BS. It's because
you might have given. Hold on, my fault, bro. You might have given me some. Hold on here. You might have given me some, and those are now in here, but I did not take them.
No, I didn't give it. No, I put it.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah.
So then take the quarters in here. There's quarters in there. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
It's cool. It's cool. I'm driving. The dope conversation though.
I have my phone here.
I think I was just pretty much trying to get to a point of like I agree to that it is our fault to some degree, at least when it comes to the things that we consecutively deal with that we don't want to deal with. So like when it comes to what's the word for like relationships, but whatever. Interrelationships or whatever. Like you said, you entertain the call. Like we entertain them, and we have our reasoning for it. Like we're definitely not. We don't want to be an asshole. You don't want to be a bad person. You want the person that's feeding you to fucking not think you're. No, that too. No, but that too. But I think it's even. I think it's more than that though. Because it's definitely an innate feeling of like this person that's giving you this love may not love you the same, and that's definitely gonna make you feel some type of way, even if they're wrong.
Yeah.
So it's really, you know what it's like, bro. Oh my god, and this is my last point. It's really like what's that shit? What's that kidnapping where you kidnap and then you start falling in love with
Stockholm syndrome.
It's Stockholm's. It's the most Stockholm-ish thing ever, because like I said, we literally entertain the bullshit that you know makes you upset. You know it's stupid. You know that you literally go in your head, I'm not gonna do this to my kid.
Yeah.
Because you know what it does to you, and I've known what it did to me. As in, like, fucked me up with anxiety to the highest level. Like I've done some dumb shit just because like I had to do things a certain way because my anxiety wouldn't allow me to not do things a certain way, and the anxiety comes from me trying to not be seen a certain way. Like, and that's all. I just wanted to say it's Stockholm.
I do want to ask this though: when you had to possibly protect this person, where was your
Dad?
Yes.
Upstairs. He has a cane. Like there's no way.
Oh, okay.
Which actually, and this is more disgusting, adds to some of the disrespect. Bro, some of the shit that we've heard our moms say, and this is why I keep going to this point of like, if it's, and I feel like at first I started feeling bad, but now it makes all the difference, because literally only someone with a vagina could get away with it. Only without any like immediately consequences, because maybe I say something to you and you snuff me and then we get over it, but now just your initial reaction. But you can't just do that. And they know, I
see what you said.
They know. That means all you have is words, and then what happens when you actually try to use your words? They dismiss it because they don't
listen.
No,
I don't care.
No, they dismiss it because they can't actually logically argue with it. Because most of the 9 times out of 10 it's just a feeling, and they have to be right because it's their feeling.
And that's why so much discourse between men and women.
And that's why I call them losers.
You're
You're a fucking loser, bro.
Yo, you see that? Is that a woolly mammoth?
Oh,
you drive by the woolly mammoth, bro?
Did I? I don't know. Did I see it? Did you stop?
A giant wooden woolly mammoth. Yeah, I stopped in front of it. Yeah.
All right, I'm going back. I saw like I don't know if it was a tiger. I saw something with claws, but I don't know. I don't think it moved though, so it wasn't a woolly mammoth. It says a statue, right?
Yeah, it's a giant like wooden statue of a woolly mammoth. Yo, if that's real, if that's true to life, them shits are huge. Or were huge.
Oh yeah. Where is it? Oh, look, I definitely drove past that. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, this nigga hit me.
This isn't like a photo opportunity.
I'm telling you, bro, niggas didn't play this game really be lonely. Like, what is he doing right now?
Is he? Oh, I thought I was modded up. Is he trying to impress you? Like
I don't. As I'm saying,
we don't care, nigga.
Niggas just be lonely and bored.
We driving around talking. We don't give a shit.
This nigga is like, you see my new Tahoe 350? My nigga, like,
he's level 374, so he's beyond this.
I don't even know what that means, bro. Like,
it means he beyond this. It means he's legal now.
He legal now.
Oh shit.
Oh, all whole jokes are great. Yeah, bro.
Bro, what time are you leaving?
Oh, I'm tripping. I really should have been stopped, but we got so into this conversation.
Yeah, it's 4:52.
We got really deep, and I'm glad we did, because I feel like we did go places from like mentality to our feelings. Because let's go to our final ending points. Let's see that. All right. Okay. I'll get a minute. So I'm already ready to talk, and then I'll give you a minute. Okay, 4:52. Okay, a minute. I think. Talking to me or mom?
No, you.
Oh, okay. You said my third time. Are we moving? Where we at? Wait, let's
let's just drive a little bit.
Do it. Okay. I feel like, and I don't think I'm wrong. It's just like it's almost hard to, because it's, and I've talked to my therapist about this. I still feel awkward, like trying to blame them for anything, because at the end of the day, even if they created oh, you see that animal, nigga? Is that a wood?
Nah.
I don't know what that was. I feel
like a tiger or some shit?
No, it looked like a I don't even know what it, like a wood chipper. What is it? What is it?
Woodchuck?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, something like that.
Talking my point, bro. Oh, okay, no, I got it. I was just saying that I feel like it's gotten to a point where, like, I talked to my therapist about how, like, I feel some type of way trying to, like, blame my parents for how I'm turning out or turned out or shit like that. But I think there's positive with that, because it's just like it's just admitting that, like, there's certain shit that's not gonna be easy for me to change. Like I said, like my mindset, like I think everything I do, it goes to negative, right? Now that's not exactly an awful thing, because I can just turn that into, okay, this is what could happen, but chances are it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But my whole thing was just like my whole thing, even with this like GameCast, right? It was, the idea was me trying to find more reasons to not be depressed, honestly. Cause I told you before, I remember I was telling Soul not too long, like maybe last year or the year before, I was telling her specifically, like, yeah, I want to make a podcast about positivity and like anxiety and all this shit, in hopes that I'm gonna be a positive ass nigga and I can help other people be positive as fuck. That did not come true to some degree.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Yeah, I see that.
I'm a dark skin, light skin nigga like Drake. You feel me?
I'm a dark skin.
And I just had to come to that realization. You know what I mean, bro? That it's I still, the innate the first dream of like that I just mentioned with the whole positive thing is still what I'm going for. I just now recognize that it's a long path. And it's not just a long path as in me not just being lazy and putting all the effort in to make a great podcast or great creative content. There's that too, but there's also the mentality of like, I said that to her 2 years ago. Okay, the logical reason why, the logical reason why I'm not in a sense down that path, even though technically I am. We've been like posting shit, I guess, is all low self-confidence, fear shit. Because what else is it? Yeah. If I know what I wanted to do, I know all the things I want to do, but I don't. It's because I don't feel I should really do those things. I'm afraid of how that's going to turn out. You know what I mean? Lack the conviction to stay disciplined enough to make whatever it is, because I don't think that I should have what it is. Like, these are all literally the same example for low self-esteem.
Yeah, no, I feel that, bro. Yeah, my phone. Yeah, I feel that. That's the doorbell? Oh,
That's
I heard
it.
the doorbell.
I'll end my talk abrupt like
I
that.
heard like ding. Well, so that is that. I literally just hit a deer and it didn't do anything.
No, that's literally it. And then my point being is that like this life shit is hard, but I'm hoping that with me being more honest, especially with myself, not just with people, because like some people don't really need your honesty sometimes. Like that shit's not really gonna change them. So just being honest with myself of how I feel with things. Like the loser comment was, I probably felt that way for years, nigga. I just now can jokingly make that and have reasoning for that because it sounds fucked up, but I can explain to anyone why I feel that way. You know what I mean? So it's just it's really about going down this path. That's my point.
Yeah, there's some stuff about me that like that I'm self-conscious about that I don't think I can joke about yet, but there's more stuff now that I think I can, and I guess that's a plus if you can laugh at it yourself. And there's that one thing where like I can laugh at it, but you niggas not allowed to laugh at it.
Oh yeah, that's different. Yeah,
you know, like I'm gonna laugh at it, but that don't mean you can laugh at it. They can shut your dumb ass up.
But it's not only that. I think there's also a part of like you can't just tell. Like I can't just tell all these deep things to other people, and it's not just because like they're gonna look at me different. It's because they might not be able to handle that. That's why I said the truth thing. They might not be able to handle that I feel that way, because they feel however it is they feel. So now I'm like basically in their minds offending them. You know what I mean? Like people do that shit all the time. Shit, we just had a mom conversation and they do that all the time also.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and it sucks because like mine's here, so like I'm trying to.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a minute. Just get your final remarks, bro. But just try not to mention her.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna make it a thing about women in general. Like, they're in a position where, oh damn, you're already there. Okay,
am I? It's dark as shit here,
well, you're
bro.
in front of me.
I fell in the water. It's dark as hell.
Oh damn, yeah, it is dark. They're in a position where, oh, I'm right behind you, bro. They're in a position where it's like nothing physical can happen to them.
Which is not real, which is another part of this fake society that we interstepping in. But
shit,
I said I'll give you a minute, and I still have to make my comments.
No, you good. Like, so when nothing physical, oh fuck, I'm in the water.
You're talking about consequences.
Consequence.
That's what you're talking about. Yep.
When nothing physical can be done, it's like they can ignore verbal consequence whenever they want because it's. And I'm not saying like when verbal disagreements happen, it has to escalate to physical. But like since they know nothing physical can happen, they don't have to agree with you when it comes to verbal. They don't have to do anything.
They don't,
because they are in control of the consequence. You know, look at say your girlfriend. She could say like, "Oh well, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that because you said this or that, or whatever." You know, so they're the ones because, like I said, they view themselves as the prize, and not necessarily in the case of that's your mom, but like they are the goal in a lot of cases. So like you can't harm them, you can't hurt them. Like it's like I'm saying, they are the ones in control of the true consequence. You ever watch? We do this all the time. Or we talk about this all the time. You brought it up actually on sitcoms. When the husband and the wife get in an argument, and
he ends up in the
husband and the wife get into an argument. He got to sleep on the couch.
I always hated that shit as a kid, bro. Isn't that's why it's so funny to me, the whole like your innate feelings as men, even as a kid. Because even as a kid, I knew there was something off about that. I was like, this makes no sense. This nigga not even wrong.
That's what it is, bro. But since she doesn't like it, you end up on the couch, you know? And it's crazy that, like, you know, that's not like the worst thing ever. That's not crazy, but like, it's those small, I'm gonna call that a microaggression. It's a small microaggression that
but
happens.
It's a part of what makes it into a bad patterns, though. And this is why I wanted to cut you off and say that, like, I don't agree exactly that they create these conditions. I agree that, like, they, like I said, they interchange the society thing, but it is our fault. because when it comes to relationships, it is about what you entertain and what you don't allow. They know that because they've been heavily on the I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do no. And but dudes, that's the thing about us, like we don't realize we can do the same shit, and it's more of a sense a self-confidence thing, because we don't even see ourselves like that, bro. You don't see yourself as someone that could tell some shit to a girl and then she's gonna be like, fuck, I gotta change the way I move, or this nigga might not fuck with me no more.
But the thing is, that's the point that I agree to that. I want to add to that is there's little we can enforce because
I doubt that. I don't think that's
we
true.
Can physically do.
I don't think that's true. We just have to be. We got boxed up.
You tell your girl to go sleep on the couch.
Wait, hold up. I would never. I probably wouldn't do that. I'm not.
Why not? Why not? Make that bitch sleep on the couch, bro. That sounded aggressive. I'm sorry.
That did sound aggressive.
Make that bitch sleep on the couch. That sounded very aggressive.
That's hilarious. But you know what's, yo, man, this is why we lose though, bro. This is how we lose, because chicks would have never had to. They would have never had to edit. They never, yeah, because they never would have had to edit themselves out.
Yeah.
For what? But I say I disagree, and the issue is that we're just not bossed up enough. I said bossed up enough, but yeah, we just not.
No, yeah, bossed up, yeah.
Yeah, we're not on our. In all essence of the terms,
specifically, or you mean men in general?
Both. We're all not. A lot of us are not on our purpose. Would you say you're on your purpose? Like you're just motivated to do whatever.
Purpose
like
in life?
Yeah. Like on all the things that make you happy.
Wait, I'm confused. What does this guy do with throwing chicken soup on the couch?
I believe that I believe it's much easier once you're on some self-happy shit. It's much easier to let go of someone that's not making you happy. Because what we're talking about really is us not feeling that we can do that out of fear, because it's not gonna go well. Not because we're wrong, not because what you're saying maybe Shar needs to hear because she's being an asshole. Simply because it might not go your way. And that's the scare. Yeah, that's scare. What's the word? Scarcity? Scarcity? That's just that's just scarcity, because we don't want to have to deal with that other side of the L, basically. Which is and that's where the dad thing starts getting sad. Because I what's the word I've been using? I compartmentalize that by going, so at some point you must have been like, this bitch is annoying. And what you did was you either went and decided you were gonna work and run away from it, or you decided that it was worth dealing with because she's doing her part with like maybe the kid, right?
Yeah.
Because it has to be, or even worse, your self-esteem is low enough that you think it's okay. Maybe you don't think it's okay in the sense of like it makes you happy, like it's okay, but it's okay in the sense of I've heard my pops like say shit like, well, you know how she gets. It's funny, bro, but is that not Stockholm?
Yeah,
it is. So it's like me recognizing that, bro. It gets real dark. I would say, but not like murder dark. More like in the me trying to rationalize as people how we got to this, and me trying to be like, I cannot deal with this like with another person. Like there's no way I could deal with someone talking to me this way. There's no way. There's no way. And me having a child with someone or whatever type of reasoning, because there really be bullshit for why people be in relationships. So definitely. For whatever type of bullshit reason, like it's not gonna be enough. I promise you it's not. Because as soon as I feel that someone is disrespectful like this, yelling at me for something that they don't need to be, like, you know what I mean, it's gonna be different. Like I can't imagine that. because it all works here because it's Stockholm. I've been dealing with it all my life. Just you either learn to ignore it or you Steve Cold. You Steve Cold the situation.
Yeah. What up, bro? I see you.
Oh shit.
You see me spraying my fucking gas.
How you do that?
Polluting the air and shit. Press L3 and your plane will like just spew out fucking gas.
What kind of shit is that? Is that a button on planes?
Chemtrails, bro.
Oh shit.
But shit, it stays. That's crazy. I'm gonna try and just follow you. No, I feel that, especially with the Stockholm thing, because like
it is.
Dang it.
It's just there's enough because they're not and I'm taking from Patrice and Neo again. They're not just these creatures of like they just want you to be miserable. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just their love is so overbearing, bro. For them too, like internally, I can't even imagine. It's so overbearing that they can't help that shit but to try to control, I don't know, every step of the way, I guess.
No, yeah, I feel that. And that's like I was saying, like they, like how you were saying, but they control the consequence, or for the most part, like they are in control. And you always notice now we're leaving like pairing. My mom just left. So could say a little bit more, but I want to see if I can make it through this tunnel. I'm in.
I actually wrote something about that, bro.
What's up?
No, because I said I was gonna write while you were talking, and then I wrote one thing, and it was about that. I was gonna go. I wrote this to remind myself. But I was like, I feel like it starts with confidence and ends with going for what you want because of your confidence. So like, you know how we were like, we always go to the girl, like the intersexual part of it, like, but like it kind of it's all stems from that, because I can't imagine that if we feel confident enough to take the L with even our moms, that doesn't correlate with life in general, and especially just trying to get women also.
Hold on, where the fuck are you? You're still hold up. There's a way for me to address this.
You hear me though? Like I just mean, like I feel like it all correlates. It's just we don't want to make that correlation because it gets a little weird. You're like,
yeah, because when shit, fly very low.
But it's honest. It's honest because we take certain shit from these relationships to our outside relationships clearly.
Yeah, and that's the thing about like it comes off like not like the whole Oedipus concept. I don't know what the word Oedipical like the word would be, but like there are certain things in your certain relationships that you
in that like a sauce or something, edamame, something.
Edamame, yeah. I thought you said an enema. I'm like,
oh nah, I'm not that freaky.
I'm trying to do this challenge. Hold up. Hold on.
I really should have been stopped. We just been driving around talking.
Yeah.
So bad over here.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna end it quick so you can get off because you got to go to work. Basically, a lot of consequence. Like find my mother, who I told you when I said me and my brother told her what she said she didn't care. She didn't learn anything.
Of course not.
Nothing changed. She didn't take our criticism and do anything with it. She said I don't care and continues to do it.
Disgusting.
And continues to still do it. Like
disgusting.
I haven't dealt with many women, but like a lot of women I've dealt with have very rarely taken valid criticisms that I've given them too hard. It's always been a thing of like especially my fetishizer friend. She doesn't listen to shit. Did I get it filthy? She doesn't listen to shit. Are you in the boat? Or are you still in the car?
I'm in the car.
She thinks whatever and that's not to say like I'm this guy who like listen. Oh, every time someone tells me something, I automatically factor in it. But like there are criticisms I've received that I've always factored into my into changing my behavior. I know a lot of females, women that have not done that, that don't do that.
Because they don't have to.
My mother is just the #1 example.
Yeah.
Because
you know, you deal with them personally.
For the longest amount of my life. But it was a very valid criticism. She's overbearing, and I can go into we can have a mom for mom podcast, brick for brick, but like my mother has a lot of flaws that she ignores.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you know, like I said, I haven't dealt with many women, so I can't be like, oh, my ex was the same way. Like, I don't have that experience, but I have the experience when it comes to my female friends. And
I think, and I really think there's a correlation, bro, of like not having those experiences and like dealing with bullshit with your mom. I really do feel, because I feel like our relationship now, about me personal, like it's better in the sense that I ignore so much of this shit. And because I do, she can only get so emotional because I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not feeding it by getting mad, even though I'm trying not to show I'm mad. I mean, that happens sometimes, but primarily it's just me being like, okay, yep, all right. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't counteract that with too much emotion unless you just mad by yourself. But I say that to say that I feel all these things were plaguing me for so fucking long internally, and we have to keep revisiting this topic, and that fucked up my confidence so much that like I've just done not just doing dumb shit, but just also allow dumb shit because I'm allowing dumb shit at home, which is rational. It's only logical. You allow dumb shit at home where you rest, that you're gonna allow dumb shit everywhere else. And then I go, dude, I really let like some corny, goofy managers yell at me, right? And I had to rationalize it, bro. The only reason why I feel comfortable or uncomfortable saying anything is because I let people at home yell at me all the time. Why would I all of a sudden be like, nah, I'm not gonna let no one talk to me that way? Like, if I'm comfortable letting that shit happen at home.
Was this recent?
No, I'm talking about this like years ago.
Oh, just in general.
Like, yeah, in general. Like, I know I'm talking about something specific though. The person I'm talking about is soft, and I should have snuffed them for that situation or dealt with it differently. But like I said, it's
I don't think that would have been the best idea.
No,
but.
I mean, no, of course. But I'm saying I had those options, but the option I chose was to let it go. That's not better. I'd rather by being telling you I snuff a nigga and that was a bad idea than I let some goofy nigga yell at me, right?
Well, see, what was it about? Because like, if you was
doesn't
late,
matter,
you're like,
bro.
Nah, fuck that nigga, and you snuff.
It doesn't matter.
You're not just gonna snuff some nigga because you have the option to do so.
Of course not, because I'm
not the better option.
I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is I didn't even consider that an option because of how I've been trained at home.
And I get that, but maybe in this context, that should never have been an option.
But it's always
I get the point you're making.
But violence is always an option. We just don't go towards it, but it is always an option.
Because it's not beneficial. What would you punching your boss in the face have done for you? Really, honestly,
made me get another job.
You might not have been there. You might not be in a position to get a job if you punch your boss in the face.
Maybe, but we don't know that.
Good, because you didn't choose to do it.
Or it's because we don't choose violence most of the time to know what the consequences are. We just assume it's going to be, your whole life might be ended because you hit somebody.
And why do we assume that? Because it's a bad choice. The nigga thought I was going to punch my boss.
I don't think, I'm not going to agree with you there. It's not because it's a bad choice. It's because they're a combination, and also because the society says you shouldn't deal with it that way. That doesn't exactly prove it's a bad choice.
What, honestly, what would you have gotten from that?
I just said, I would have had to be forced. I would have had to be forced.
What? Now I need to know what happened because I want to know if punching this nigga is
no, it's not. It's not. No. It wasn't. It wouldn't even be worth it. I'm just arguing the idea that violence isn't an option. But in this situation specifically, I don't even remember. It was small things. It was multiple times, to be honest with you. I'm just saying more now.
White dude?
No.
Oh, if he was white, then
that'll almost be better, because then I could be like, oh, it's racism. Like, no, it was some Spanish goofy nigga.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, fucking up, bro. Yo, this shit really feel like an earthquake chasing us, or like a hurricane or something. Look at the fucking map, bro.
This sound is wild. Bro, it might be good that we're still trying to figure out this podcast thing, because I just can only imagine what the comment section will look like at this point. Like, y'all niggas is gay.
Oh, bro, like YouTube, it would be horrible. Like, we would get the stupidest comments. Like if this was like, if we had like a legit, like, you know, and when I say legit platform, I mean like a professional, like if we was on Spotify and all this extra shit, like if we had a legit platform, we would probably have, you know, people who are not 12-year-olds like Fortnite's gay, you know, shit like that. But you know, we're on YouTube for now, and that's the thing. Like, I know, bro. Do you gotta go? Should we just wrap this up? It's 8:17.
You scared the shit of me. It's 8:17. Holy shit.
You would have been. Yeah, it's 5:17.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, bro. But it sucks though, because we're having such a great conversation. The only reason we have to keep wrapping up because it's like I'm literally on the time thing, so it's really unfortunate.
You got to be there at 6.
No. I'll be there like at 6:30. I'll be out and like ready to, like, I'm literally gonna end this call and just lay down and chill out.
Okay.
What the fuck were we just talking about though? Oh, we ended up going on the whatchamacallit, because I was talking about violence.
Geyser?
Shit, no, what? Oh yeah, it looks that way.
No, I think I'm near this looks like yellow.
Oh, that shit killed me. Like I died when I went in.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, yeah, it's just a geyser, bro.
I think that should be our next topic though, bro. For next time. No, that's funny. But
oh, shit, I'm in here.
Violence, I guess. I don't know what I want to ask. Something about violence.
Yeah.
When is it? Like, yeah. When is it justifiable? Besides somebody else bringing violence to your life, when is it justifiable to bring violence?
And that's a good segue, because you brought up violence in, like, with this person.
Because I think it's because I truly feel it is an option at all times. It's just not one we choose, which is fine. I'm not saying like we should be choosing violence.
See, that's the thing. It is an option. Yeah. Like, me killing people is an option.
I don't know if I would say that.
Does it make sense? No. Killing? No. It is an option. We're not talking about whether it's bad or not. It is an option. Okay. If someone wrongs you, you can kill them. That is an option. Okay. The fact of the matter is our morality. So there's two things that keep us from doing things: guilt and the law. And that sounds fucked up, but guilt and the law.
And confidence.
If there was no law, and if there was no guilt and confidence, you said?
Yeah, because if you confidently felt you can get away with it, you might not give a fuck that you're going to be guilty. You're going to feel guilty about it later.
Yeah, sure. Guilt, the law, and confidence, sure. If none of those things existed, well, the confidence needs to exist. So for these things to not exist, guilt and the law, if they did not exist, crime, well, we wouldn't have crime. The concept of crime, if there is no law, the concept of crime does not make sense. So there's no guilt, there's no crime. Niggas is just doing shit. So the option exists. I have the option to kill you. It doesn't make, like, and then you have to judge, like, is it morally right? Is it legally right? You know, shit like that. So yeah, violence is, we always have that option. I agree with you. We have the option for violence. I was arguing it's more so like, is it justified? Because like, I'm being honest, if like you was late and your boss freaked out on you, like, and you're like, I'm gonna punch this nigga, I don't think that's...
No, that's different.
Yeah, that's like...
How about this though? If and I'm not gonna say about what happened. How about this though? If the person that incites you for violence, right? It's the person who, let's say at work, everybody tolerates and knows them as the asshole, right? Then even though the violence is can be questioned as fair or not, right? Don't you think that everybody has in their mind already have went over the option of violence?
Oh wait, my fault. You're asking me, do I think people have thought about violence? in that situation.
Yeah.
Most people like, and that's the thing.
Yeah, I think it is an option, but I don't think we see it as one, which is why it's even a conversation we're having right now. Because there's always the moral part of it, of like, we probably shouldn't do that. And it's like, yeah, no shit, but they probably shouldn't be assholes. They also probably shouldn't be assholes. Yeah. Okay.
Like, does hitting this like and that's where guilt, crime, or guilt the law, the repercussions is punching this person going to do anything beneficial besides making me feel like I'm the shit or top dog or like I've proved my point. You know, a lot of situations, no. A lot of situations, yes. Like, I don't know, I'm just going to bring this one up. I guess there were benefits. You remember Brother Nature, the dude with the the llamas and shit?
Yeah. What happened to that nigga? Yeah.
I'm actually gonna, I'm just gonna walk up and down, but just walk. It's hot. When he got, when he got punched, I was kind of like, damn, why they do that? Why they do that? Then when we got the story, he was being a fuck ass nigga.
That's why he got punched?
Ousted him. Yeah, he was antagonizing them. Do you remember that fight he had? He was talking shit to those dudes. He was in the restaurant because someone recorded it, and there's actual, you can hear it, because he was trying to spin it like, oh, they just attacked him randomly, but he was literally talking shit to
what he said?
He was when was this?
No, what he said?
He was saying shit like, I don't know why he was talking shit. Maybe they took his seat or something, but he was calling them bitch ass niggas. He was literally like, yo, y'all won't do nothing, y'all won't do nothing. And then, you know, he punched him. Or the guy punched him.
Oh, so the dude never threw a punch?
What's his name? Brother Nature never attacked back. No, he just got punched.
Oh god, that's some real shit.
You see that he was controlling the narrative because we know who he is, and he was saying they just attacked me randomly, or they attacked because I was doing this or I look like that. When we found out someone recorded it, he was antagonizing the people. So in a way, I'm not gonna say the benefit of attacking was, but we saw that he was a fraudulent ass nigga.
But
I don't think they got in trouble or anything.
How about, I was gonna say, do you feel that they were wrong for beating him up?
I think they went too much. I would like, I am already not a violent person, so I would have maybe like slapped him up or punched him, and that was it. They was like dragging him across the ground and stomping him out. Like,
yeah, that's my fear. That's my fear, bro. I've been saying this since like high school. I hate the idea of getting beat up and a nigga is dragging me while people are beating me up. Like, imagine, like someone's dragging you from your hoodie while niggas is just kicking you.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Like, I always had the fear of like, and like I had that fear more when I was younger because I was, you know, not as tall or big as I am now. But I have that fear less. But yeah, like I would not have done all that dramatic shit, but like, I don't know. I think in that situation, it made more sense to be like, okay, let me hit this nigga than it would have been if like, you know, something at work. In that situation, I think that makes more sense.
I hear what you're saying. Even then, you have more to lose. I don't
think they should have.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess I'm just still on. I don't think for sure that we look at violence as much as an option. And that's not
because of guilt and the. It's literally guilt.
I think it's more.
Like, if
I think
the
it's
law
more.
was not in place, I think we would. Like most people do not, and this is the thing in high school. Niggas always be like, hit me, because they know if you attack first, they are less liable to get in. Damn, this far, they're less liable to get in trouble. Yeah. So the law is always consequences.
Consequences are always
unless you're literally just like, no, I have to attack this person. You know, I'm not one to, oh, you disrespect me. I don't give a fuck about disrespect. I do not care. Yeah. To an extent, I'll say. I don't care enough about disrespect that I'll attack someone. I do not care. I care about physical. Oh, is that a Lambo? I care about physical.
It's kind of fucked up, but
ramifications. Like I said, I've never been in a fight, so I don't know like necessarily what pushes me to need to fight. But like, if I have to protect someone, I will attempt. You know, I'm not really one in the camp who wants to fight on someone else's behalf, but if I have to protect someone, I will attempt. But like you said, the consequence. I think there's more consequences in certain circumstances than others. You know.
I was saying maybe I was coming from a point of maybe vengeful or something with my comment.
Niggas sound like Batman.
Yeah, where I need some justice because niggas legal
like
now.
Car. Give me your car, nigga. Run your shit, bro. Run them butters. Run the driver. Yeah.
Alright.
Assert my.
It's like you smelling his ass, bro. That nigga left.
Oh, he's gone. Oh.
What kind of shit is that?
Where you at?
He just switched cars in front of us and then left. Yeah, no, I was just like his behavior. He just switched cars and was like, "Alright, I'm out."
He just wanted to flex on us real quick.
I respect it.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to bang with this music, bro. You need to hit that Spanish radio.
How do you change radio stations?
Triangle, and you go all the way to the radio station, and you can see the two arrows on the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go to Viva Latino.
BPM. Viva Latino. Fresh hip hop.
Hey.
Infinity Country.
Hey.
Viva Latino. Captain Planet.
Hey. Oh, I'm on some other shit, but yeah. Azúcar.
I like this music in this game, bro. Oh, you see that moose, bro?
Yeah, they wildin'. That's a boar? No? I see a boar, I think.
Oh, let me go hit this moose, bro.
Do you guys hit them, or do they do the like the humans do and disappear? Or matrix
They'll just like move out of the way. Even if you touch them, like they won't
matrix,
get hit. They won't
they like matrix through and shit.
Bro, you need to get to work. So
yeah. Bad, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's probably one of our best for bricks. Like we got a lot of shit stuck on top. Definitely check out one of those podcasts, bro. Like if you get a chance, the Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, I want to watch the Patrice O'Neal one.
Oh my god, it's so good because there's so many. There's like 2 or 3 bitches in it, and nothing you hear is gonna be like some new life-changing shit, which is why it's funny. It's like, oh wow, they've been on the same copy and paste shit for years.
Yeah.